Okay, so I'm calling her in from pasture. What we're trying to teach her today is how to get a drink from the water post. I'm asking her to move around so she's at the same angle each time. There's a mat there that she can line up on, at least a little bit, so that her nose will be pushing on the paddle from the same direction each time, just to make it a little bit easier. I've actually been doing this from the other side of the post, but I'm trying to have it videoed, and then I'm in the way of the video, so I moved to the other side. She's offering pose because that's a well-trained behavior that she likes to offer to get clicks. I'm directing her attention back to the water post. And I want to click when her nose is actually in below the outer rim of it, down in the bowl. I want to click when her nose is actually touching the paddle. And we're getting very close to where I can wait for that. There we go. That's what she was waiting for there. She had her nose actually on the paddle. Once she gets it on the paddle fairly well, then I want to wait and see if she'll wiggle her nose on the paddle or push on it a little bit to wiggle the paddle. Because she does need to learn to push it down. Yesterday I worked on this and she was I was pushing the paddle up and down. Initially that sort of startled her and she backed away, but she learned that that's where she got her water and how to get a drink from it. And today she's not so worried about me touching the paddle. There I'm waiting for her to wiggle it with her lips. She didn't, but trying to find that point where I click before she takes her nose off, but wait long enough to see if she'll offer me something else with her nose in there. Here I'm letting a little water in. Two things. I want to let her have a drink if she's thirsty, but I'm also hoping that she'll put her nose in there and then wiggle it around a little bit with the water, and I can click for that and get her the idea that she needs to push on the paddle a little bit. Directing her attention back to the post. And then clicking when she puts her nose in it. There we go. So we're about done for today, or for this session of today. I was doing a session about every hour and a half or so because I didn't want her to get too thirsty.